see you, Martine. I've got to say, last time I think it was probably Lanzarote we chatted. It's a very different scenario here. First of all, new team, you're definitely on the way up. But what would you say are those learning pains?
Yeah, it's sometimes it's painful, when you think you're right there in the middle of the fight and we slip back. But I feel like just that we are in that middle of the fight, we just got some improvement to do. And also, like on my side, I'm still getting there to kind of look out of the boat. Right now, we have a great team, which like Paul is really like doing a lot of work out there. He's a little bit overloaded because just learning these boats is still trying to get it natural to feel the speed coming up, and so for me it's a big job just keeping the pace on. So it's hard to look out, but I think when I can manage to look out, it's going to be a lot easier. And yeah,
I mean, I have to say, you have so much support. And being on that, it must be a very, very exciting time working with such a big team. Just for folks at home, like Sydney, it wasn't easy racing. Can you describe to us the snakes and ladders out there?
yeah. The reason why Sydney isn't a easy racing because the breeze is slightly shifting right and left, but then it increases at every shift because there is like land on both sides. So the breeze is like constantly changing between like, okay, top corner, bottom corner on the right. So and if you get the wrong phase in, you just basically it's like slipping on the banana on the video game. You just like lost, big loss. So yeah, we had some snakes and ladders today, and yeah, I think I enjoyed sailing here. And there's still tomorrow to go.
And we really enjoy watching you. I mean, new team. If you could just sort of sort one thing for tomorrow, what do you think's the biggest learning point for those new teams?
Tomorrow is going to be the takeoffs. Yeah, so in the F50, going from displacement sailing to foiling is quite an art, and that's our biggest like room for improvement right now.
I mean, nobody ever rocks up thinking they've had too much time to practice. We'd be out early tomorrow to try and get up to foil.
We don't choose to have more time sailing. Of course, if we could choose, we would definitely get all that time. Of course, we can feel like I don't know, if we have like 10 hours of sailing, I'd say like the Australians must have like hundreds of hours of sailing, and we do feel that.
And in Sydney.
Yeah, like coming from Olympic sailing where you just like out-train people. In this event, it's quite hard to out-train people. You just gotta kind of play it smart.
Well, I have to say, for folks at home, it makes the racing fantastic to watch. And yeah, so looking forward to tomorrow, and best of luck.
Thank you.
And the one thing I wonder whether it make you feel a little bit more like home, because I noticed there are so many acai.
Oh.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Because during the Rio campaign.
Yeah,
Well,
we got a full acai
today we grabbed
sponsor.
acai,
That's
but here I noticed a lot.
yeah. You can imagine how happy the team was to get a full acai bowls after we go sailing.
Yeah, cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. She's better than me.